In the heart of a bustling 19th century town, nestled between cobblestone streets and quaint horse-drawn carriages, stood a general store. Within this store was a world both vibrant and serene, where flour filled burlap sacks, spices were held in ample barrels, and glass jars glistened in the sunlight. Amidst this medley of goods, Whiskers, the Maine Coon cat, reigned supreme. Whiskers was not just any cat. With a tail as majestic as a plume and fur thick enough to be mistaken for a mop, he embodied the grandeur of his breed. His presence was a staple in the store, much like the smell of roasted coffee beans or the jingle of the shop bell. Loyal and astute, Whiskers had mastered the art of exploration, weaving gracefully through the aisles stacked with fabrics, leather goods, and pottery. From the early morning mist until dusk, Whiskers patrolled the premises, his pads silent upon the polished wood floor. Although his primary duty was to keep the pests at bay, Whiskers was far more than a mere mouser. His piercing eyes and sprightly antics charmed customers, young and old alike. Children would sometimes crouch in the corners, giggling as he swatted at stray threads or nestled into open sacks for a nap. Whiskers' curiosity was boundless. He would investigate sacks of grain with the diligence of a detective, occasionally burying himself entirely in a fluffy mound. Shelves stacked high with goods hosted a flourishing playground. Whiskers would leap from one to another, his eyes calculating yet curious. His favorite was the counter, where he could observe the day's exchanges, his expression one of quiet wisdom. The general store was his kingdom, painted with warm sunstreams and shadowed nooks. The lighting cast delicate patterns across his fur, highlighting Whiskers' every graceful movement. The timbers and fabrics absorbed the natural light, creating an atmosphere that was comforting and inviting. Visitors often remarked how the store had a heart and spoke of Whiskers like an old friend. He was as much a fixture as any price tag or product. When the bell tinkled, announcing someone's entrance, Whiskers always appeared from nowhere, welcoming patrons with a gentle stare and occasionally guiding them to want they didn't yet realize they needed. There was magic in the air of the general store, a charm woven into its very fabric, thanks in no small part to Whiskers. With the grace of a seasoned guardian and the inquisitive spirit of a curious child, Whiskers not only protected the store, but made it a beloved destination for all who stepped through its threshold.